أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum. And peace be upon you too. Wa alaikum assalam. Where do you live? Where do you live? Aina taskun. I live in a house, or I live near the airport. I live in I live near the University Road. I live on Shara Faisal. So أسكن قريب من المطار. أسكن قريب من الجامعة. أسكن على شارع فيصل. And where do you live? وأين تسكن? And where do you live? وأين تسكن? I live near Shara Umar. I live near the Share Umar. أسكن قريب من شارع عمر. Do you live in a house or apartment? هل تسكن في البيت أم في الشقة? Do you live in a house or an apartment? Do you live in a house or an apartment? هل تسكن في البيت أم في الشقة? I live in a house. أسكن في البيت. I live in a house. أسكن في البيت. And what about you? وماذا عنك? What about you? وماذا عنك? Where do you live? I live in an apartment. I live in an apartment. أسكن في الشقة. I live in an apartment. أسكن في الشقة. What is your house number? ما رقم What is your apartment number? ما رقم شقتك? What is your apartment number? ما رقم شقتك? 5 يعني خمسة. And what is your house number? وما رقم بيتك? 600 600. أشفاق ناصر.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام. أنت أولى. بشرى جابر.
Yes.
ثانية.
Okay.
Peace be upon you.
بالعربية.
Peace be upon you too.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Where do you live? أين تعيشي؟ أو أين تسكني؟
I live near. I live. I live in. I live in. Just a minute, teacher. I live in Plaza Hotel. And where do you live? أنا أعيش في فندق بلازا. أين تعيشي؟
I live in nearest the mosque. Do you live in a house or apartment? أنا أعيش قريب. Yes, teacher.
I live near the mosque.
I live in the mosque.
I live
أنا أعيش.
near.
Yes, near. Teacher, no, nearest.
Near. NEAR.
Okay. I live near the mosque. أنا أعيش قريبا من المسجد. هل تعيشي في المنزل أو في الشقة؟
I live in apartment. And what about you? أنا أعيش في شقة. ماذا عنك؟
I live in apartment. An apartment. أنا أعيش في شقة. بشرى.
Okay. I live in
No,
what I say here? I live in what?
house.
What
رقم
is
الشقة.
your
رقم الشقة.
what is your apartment number?
Fifth. And what is your apartment number?
It is the 7th number.
Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome.
Huda Hussein. هل أنت هنا؟ Huda? Do you hear me, Huda? She can't hear us. Manai. Narmeen. Can anybody hear me? Ashfaq. Do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now we will practice this dialogue. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
Where do you live?
I live near the mosque.
Which mosque?
جامع السلام.
Okay. Ask me the same question.
What about you?
I live in sector I-9. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I an apartment.
Okay. What is your apartment number?
Number fifth.
Okay, number 5.
Yes.
Okay.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
متأسفة أنا دخلت من التليفون النت فيه مشكلة.
Okay, no problem. What about you, Bushra? Where do you live?
I live in a hotel, Plaza Hotel, near Plaza Hotel.
Okay. Are you living with your family or are you living alone?
With your family.
Okay,
But
with
in
my
my
family.
work, but I work in الطايف region. Then I live in apartment with my friends.
Okay, you are living in an apartment with your friends in Thai.
Yes.
Okay. What is your work?
Teacher.
Okay, you are a teacher there. A school teacher, university teacher, or institute teacher?
Institute.
Institute teacher. Okay, which
Yes.
subject do you teach?
English.
English. You teach English, mashallah. Good.
Yes. And sometimes computer.
Okay, sometime computer as well. So in the institute, do we need a qualification to teach, or only if we know English well we can teach?
I didn't understand you.
هل نحتاج شهادة للتدريس في المعهد؟ فقط
yes of course.
اوكي صحيح.
سوري تيتشر، السؤال بتاعي أنا فين؟
حسنا اقرأي هنا أنت أحمد هدى. أنت أحمد صحيح. ومناي هل أنت هنا؟ نرمين. اوكي هدى أنت أحمد وأنا حسان. ابدأي الحوار.
يو السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام. هدى هل أنت هنا؟
Peace be upon you.
اوكي
ممكن أشارك؟
peace be upon you too.
What do you live?
Where?
Where
Ask.
do you live?
I live in the airport neighborhood. And where do you live?
I near masjid.
I live near
I live in near المسجد النور.
University neighborhood. I live in University neighborhood. Okay. Do you live in a house?
Yes.
Okay. Ask me this question.
And how do you live in a house or apartment?
I live in an apartment.
What ما رقم what's your number apartment?
What is your apartment number?
What is your apartment number?
5. And what is your house number?
9.
9. Okay. That's for this dialogue.